So for the first time, I feel completely unprepared for this video. I'm back from my Portugal trip, settling down, still waiting for my clothes to come back from the laundry. And more than anything, I really need to get back to work again. Some problems just never disappear. Because 10 years ago, my biggest worry was finding clients. And today, my biggest worry is protecting my team. So while I was away, something happened that made me really proud because the company kept moving regardless of where I was. From client communication to managing a CEO interview to working with vendors, all of it by themselves. I genuinely thought at that point that my company could breathe without me. Maybe this is it. Maybe we have reached that stage, I thought. But then I came back because almost immediately I was reminded that every time you solve one problem, a completely new one pops up. A client approached us for a photography assignment. Everything looked pretty straightforward. Budget approved, photographer booked, resources lined up. But literally a day before the shoot, they asked us to postpone it. And normally that shouldn't be a problem. Except our photographer had blocked the entire day for us. He had already turned down some work, so now he's lost a day's income. When we asked the client if they could compensate him, they refused. Their argument was simple, that there was never an agreement regarding this. And honestly, they were right. Because in the hopes of trying to be easy to work with, we never signed an agreement with them. That conversation stayed with me. Because at that moment, I wasn't thinking about the client anymore. I was thinking about our photographer. Someone who trusted us long enough to block his entire calendar blindly. So we went back to the client, and this time we were very clear. We'd be more than happy to do the shoot, but only after the agreement was signed. No agreement, no shoot. And thankfully, they agreed. I can't explain how much better I felt, but there's something I didn't tell you. That something happened which I'm still trying to wrap my head around, that I hesitated in confronting the client with these terms. I didn't go on that call. In fact, I asked my partner to take my place instead. Because there was something about this client and the communication that felt uneasy to me, and I just deflected that responsibility to my partner to take up that hard conversation. So I'm still not sure why. Maybe it's something about me not liking confrontations, saying no when you need to, protecting your team, managing expectations that way. And I didn't do it. So I realized that my reputation isn't built by just the work that I deliver. It's built by these conversations. 10 years ago, that ruthless, thick-skinned entrepreneur who would be able to make these decisions very quickly and assert myself on these kinds of situations, which mostly worked in our favor. But this time, I was strangely taking a back seat and expected my partner to handle it. I wonder if she wasn't around, would have I stepped in? Either way, I'm just so glad that she took that position and she protected all of us. So other than that, my sleep cycle's gone for a toss thanks to the World Cup. And I think there's going to be a separate rant altogether for that one video. But for now, this is where I'm at. This is Nikhil when out of frame.